Hello everyone, how are you? I hope you all are doing great. I am Jahangeer, your maths coach. It's time to learn mathematics. So let's learn maths. So today we are going to learn indefinite integration, three formulas, right? Three formulas we are going to learn. Actually, we had seen 9 important formulas. From there, 6 we have already seen. We had seen some questions based on that. But 3 formulas were remaining. What are those? Let's understand. 7th one, root x square plus a square. 8th one, root x square minus a square. And 9th one, root a square minus x square. All look same, but there are some differences. All are looking same, but there are some differences. When we have root x square plus a square, then x over 2 you can write, and same thing you will write, root x square plus a square. And this is plus sign, so here you will write plus sign. Then a square over 2, and then ln x plus root x square plus a square plus c. When you have root x square minus a square, then formula is same, x over 2 here, x over 2 here. This is root x square plus a square, that's why this is root x square plus a square. This is root x square minus a square, this is root x square minus a square. But the important point is, this is minus, you have to keep minus over here. A square by 2 minus a square by 2 ln x plus and whatever it is. Right now this is root x square minus a square, so here root x square minus a square. Then we have root a square minus x square, then x over 2, then this is root a square minus x square, that's why this would be root a square minus x square. Now here you have to again be careful. This is minus, but still you have to put a square plus a square by 2, and this is sine inverse x over a. So we have different way to prove this. So we will see proving of all these when I will teach you by parts method of integration. Over there I will prove these 3 formulas. Right now I am going to apply these formulas in this question. So let us understand. This is root 2x square plus 8x plus 1 dx. Okay, we have to integrate this. But before we can learn very basic question. What it can be? It can be I equals root like 25 minus x square dx, right? So I have given you just a straightforward question. This question is based on direct formula. So this 25 you can write, this 25 you can write 5 square minus x square dx. Then, and you have to match this expression with these 3 formulas and try to match. This will be fit from which one? So this is root 5 square minus x square. This is like root a square minus x square, right? So directly we will apply this formula. So answer would be I equals x over 2. So this would be x over 2. Then root a square minus x square, we have 5 square minus x square. Then plus a square by 2. Then what is a square? We have 5 square. Then 5 square over 2. Then sine inverse x over a. X is this and a is 5 and plus c. So we got that answer. And another problem based on this one. Before this, what it can be? We can remove this. And now I am giving you this question. Integrate root x plus 5 whole square minus 16. We have to integrate this. So right now this is x plus 5. Okay. So formula, in the formula we have x only. So what we can do? We can convert this with the help of substitution method to make this one. So let x plus 5 equal to t. Now differentiate both sides. X would be dx, derivative 5 is 0, t derivative is dt. So we got dx equals dt. Okay, and I can name it like I. So I equals, I got integration of x plus 5. X plus 5 is t, so it became t square. And 16 I can write 4 square. And dx I can write dt. So again I got a standard form like these. So I got root t square minus 4 square dt. So if you try to match this with these, then you will find this is like this, root x square minus a square. So just we have to apply formula. What it can be, I equals x over 2, right now we have t. So t over 2 root t square minus 4 square. Now we have to put minus sign. A square over 2, a is 4, so 4 square over 2. Then ln, and then mod. We have to put t plus root t square minus 4 square plus c. Okay, so we got that. But you cannot say your answer is this, because you got answer in terms of t. You have to give your answer in terms of x, because original question is given in terms of x. So now what we have to do? We have to remove this t with this substitution, that is x plus 5. So final answer can be, if I want to write over here, then this I can be, I'm writing this step, okay? Next step I'm writing in this box. So this I equals, t means x plus 5. So x plus 5 over 2, then root x plus 5 whole square minus 4 square minus, we can calculate, 4 square is 16, 16 over 2 is 8. So minus 8, and this is ln mod. This t means x plus 5. So x plus 5 plus root x plus 5 whole square minus 4 square mod plus c. So I got this one. This is my final answer. Now we can skip this step, like x plus 5 assumption as t. We can skip this step. How? Let us understand. This is x plus 5 whole square minus x square, right? So instead of x, we have x plus 5. So we will use this concept, directly we will use formula, but instead of x, I will use x plus 5. Like root x square minus a square, x over 2. So root x plus 5 whole square minus 16. I will write x plus 5 over 2 root, instead of x I have x plus 5, so I will write x plus 5 whole square minus 4 square. Then the calculation is 8, that's why minus 8 ln x plus root x square minus a square, but we have x as x plus 5, so I will write x plus 5 plus root x plus 5 whole square minus 4 square plus c. But initially I had not used that concept. First I used x plus 5 as t, like substitution, and then directly I have used. While solving question in your exam, if you are comfortable to direct writing, then you can write. Otherwise, if you are confused, then you should go by substitution. By the way, these two questions, like this one and the previous one, these two are simple ones. It's a direct question. Yeah, there will be a question like this, root 2x squared plus 8x plus 1. This is also not difficult, but here you have to do some mathematical operations, some rearrangement. So let's understand. Now we are going to learn this question, I equals integration of root 2x squared plus 8x plus 1, right? So we have to convert this expression as a perfect square. How? Let's understand. So first revise, how will you make perfect square? Like we have x squared plus 2ax plus a square. This expression we have. So x squared plus 2ax plus a square, you can write x plus a whole square. And then you can take this a square to right side here. Then this a square will come this side. Then you will have x plus a whole square minus a square. And this side will be this only. X squared plus 2ax. It means x squared plus 2ax, you can write x plus a whole square minus a square. Here, very important point which you have to understand, which you have to fix in your mind, x coefficient is 2a. Whatever x coefficient will be, you have to make that half. Like x coefficient is 10, like 2a is 10, then it will be 5. If x coefficient is 7, then it will be 7 over 2. So x plus 7 over 2 whole square minus 7 over 2 whole square. You will understand more when I will do this example. Now x square minus 2ax plus a square is x minus a whole square, right? Now again you can take this a square to right side, then it will be minus a square, x minus a whole square minus a square you got. And what is the value of this? X square minus 2ax. So again x square minus 2x would be x minus a whole square minus a square. This is very, very important concept which you have to use in integration. So now we have x2x square plus 8x plus 1. So first of all we have to make x square coefficient 1. So you should take 2 common. So if I will take 2 common, then here I will get x square plus 4x and plus 1 over 2. Why 1 over 2? Because this is 2x squared 8x plus 1. Here 2 is not available, but I have taken 2, so I have to divide by 2. If you again multiply, then you will get same thing, 2x squared plus 8x, 2 times half, again 1. By the way, we got this. So this is 2, we have x squared plus 4x, okay. This is like this, x squared plus 2ax, right? This is x plus a whole square minus a square. So what we can do here, we can follow these two, okay? This is x square plus 2ax, you are writing x plus a whole square minus a square. So x coefficient is 2a, then it became a. X coefficient is 4, then my a would be how much? 2. So it would be x plus 2 whole square minus 2 square. Try to understand. X coefficient is 2a, that's why it became a. Half. X coefficient is 4, half would be 2. So x plus 2 whole square minus 2 square. And what is that? This is plus half. So half would be there. Now this is twice of x plus 2 whole square minus 4 plus half. Minus 4 plus half. So twice of x plus 2 whole square minus 7 over 2. How minus 7? Again, you have to understand. Minus 4 times 2 minus 8 plus 1. Minus 7 over 2 I got. So I got perfect square of 2x squared plus 8x plus 1. Right? Now, what is my question? I equals root 2x squared plus 8x plus 1, and 2x squared plus 8x plus 1 I can express with this, twice of x plus 2 whole square minus 7 over 2 dx, and this 2 is completely outside of this full bracket, so I can take this 2 outside of this root, then it would be root 2, and integration of root, I will get x plus 2 whole square minus 7 over 2. This 7 over 2 I can write root 7 over 2 whole square dx. Did you understand why? We match this with the formulas I had given, 3 formulas which I had given to you. If you try to match, then what will you get? This will fit on this formula, root x square minus a square dx. What was the formula? Root x square minus a square. Formula was x over 2 times root x square minus a square by 2, then minus a square by 2, and ln x plus root x square minus a square plus c. It was the formula which you had seen in my which is this, I equals root x plus 2 whole square minus root 7 over 2 whole square. So instead of x, like here, instead of x we have x plus 2. So wherever you will find x, just replace x by x plus 2. This root 2 is constant, so root 2 will be here. Now, integration of this part is x over 2, means x plus 2 over 2, okay, root x square minus a square. So root x square, x is what? X plus 2. So x plus 2 whole square minus a square. A is root 7 over 2 whole square, right? So first part we got. Then minus a square by 2. Then okay, erase this. Then minus a square by 2. What I have a square? Root 7 over 2 whole square by 2. Then I have ln x plus, what is x? X plus 2. So x plus 2 plus root x square minus a square. I mean x plus 2 whole square minus a square. What is a? Root 7 over 2 whole square mod plus c. Okay? So if you want to calculate it further, if you want to reduce it, you can. This is root 2 and this is x plus 2 over 2. This is root x plus 2 whole square minus 7 over 2 minus, if you will open this root 7 over 2 whole square, you will get 7 over 2 and this is 2 in denominator. So you will get 7 over 4. So root 7, 7 over 4. Then ln, this is x plus 2 plus this is root x plus 2 whole square minus 7 over 2 plus c. So this is your answer. If you want to calculate it further, like if you want to multiply root 2 with this, you can. But doesn't matter, this is your final answer. Let's do another example. Integrate I equals root 1 plus 3x minus x squared dx, right? Now again, we have to make this expression in perfect square form. So first take it out, 1 plus 3x minus x squared you will write, and you have to make it perfect square. So first of all, x square coefficient must be plus 1, whatever it is, like minus 2x square, plus 10x square, plus 5x square. So whatever x square coefficient you will have, you have to take that common. So over here x square coefficient is minus 1, so I have to take minus 1 common. So x square coefficient is minus 1, so take minus 1 common. So since we have taken minus 1, this is plus 1, so here you have to write minus 1. This is plus 3x, so here you have to write minus 3x. And here already minus was there and you have taken minus, so here you have to write plus. If you again multiply these two, you will get same thing, like minus minus plus, and plus 3x and minus x squared. So this is minus times, okay, we can write, so this is minus, this is x squared, and this is minus 3x and minus 1, right? This minus is here, and then x square you can write, minus 3x you can write, minus 1 you can write. This is not perfect square, right? We have to make this perfect square. How we can do? Try to understand. Just I taught you x square minus 2ax, you can write x minus a whole square minus a square, right? So x coefficient is 2a. So it became a, like minus 2a, but here x coefficient is minus 2a. Then here you have written minus a, and this is minus an a square. So what will you do here about these two? This is x minus a, I mean 2a became a, so this is 3. It will be 3 over 2. So x minus 3 over 2 whole square minus a square. A is 3, so this is 3 over 2 whole square. And minus 1 is there, that's why minus 1 will be there. Then minus, this is x minus 3 over 2 whole square minus 3 over 2 whole square means 9 over 4, and this is minus 1. Minus x minus 3 over 2 whole square minus, we have to calculate this, minus 9 over 4 minus 1. So this would be minus 13 over 4, right? So we got this. Now you can take this minus inside this bracket. So this would be minus times this, so minus of x minus 3 over 2 whole square minus minus plus 13 over 4. Okay, so finally we got 13 over 4 minus x minus 3 over 2 whole square. 13 over 4 first, and then minus x minus 3 over 2 whole square we got. Okay, this is what? this is 1 plus 3x minus x square. So I can express now 1 plus 3x minus x square as 13 over 4 minus x minus 3 over 2 whole square. So right now just I have arranged, or we can say rearranged in this form. Now I will integrate. Let's understand. Now I can put this value 13 over 4 minus x minus 3 over 2 whole square instead of 1 plus 3x minus x square, right? So root 1 plus 3x minus x square, I have put this one. So this, even I can write, this is not a square form, this is x square form, but this is not a square form. So I will write root first main root, this one, then this is root 13 over 2 whole square and minus x minus 3 over 2 whole square dx. So now I got perfect standard form. This question is based on which form? This form. Root a square minus x square dx. This is the form. Root a square minus x square. First is constant. So root a square minus x square dx form. This question is. What is that? A square minus x square. The answer is x over 2, right? Times a square minus x square plus a square over 2 sine inverse x over a plus c. Yes or no? This question is having this answer. So instead of x, I will write x minus 3 over 2. Instead of a, I will write root 13 over 2. I will use this formula. So this I equals x over 2. X means x minus 3 over 2, then root a square minus x square. What we have? Root 13 over 2 whole square minus x minus 13 over 2 whole square. Now plus a square over 2. What is a square? Root 13 over 2 whole square over 2. And then sine inverse x over a. What is x? X minus 13 over 2 divided by a, which is root 13 over 2. And now we have to simplify this. How we can simplify? And here don't forget to write plus c. Now this I equals, this 2 will come here, then this is 2x minus 3. 2x minus 3. 2x, 2 will come here, then this is 2x minus 3, and 2 times 2 is 4. So I got this, okay? Then times, this one root, this is root 13 over 2 whole square, so you can write 13 over 4 minus x minus 3 over 2 whole square. This is again root 13 over 2 whole square, so 13 and 2 is square is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. So you can write 13 over 8. Okay. And here you will write sine inverse. This 2 will come here. Then this is 2x minus 3 over 2. And this is root 13 over 2. This 2 and this 2 will got cancelled. You will get only this one. 2x minus 3 over root 13 plus c. So this is your answer. I equals 2x minus 3 over 4. This like that. And if you want, you can open this one. If you want, you can open this. You will get this one. It's a surprising result. Obviously, because 13 over 4 minus x over 2 whole square was what? Only this one, 1 plus 3x minus x square. So if you want, you can, instead of this, you can write that. For example, if I will write final answer, this can be also a final answer. But if you want, you can write like this. I equals 2x minus 3 over 4 times, if you open this, you will get this 1 plus 3x minus x square plus 13 over 8 sine inverse 2x minus 3 over 13 plus c. Guys, I hope you have enjoyed the lesson. Thank you very much.